So word Al-Kawthar, what does it mean in Arabic? In Arabic dictionaries, word Kawthar means abundant goodness. Al-Khayrul Kathir. Kawthar from Kathir. Kathir means abundance. Kawthar, abundant goodness, or the abundance of goodness. It can even mean the thing that brings you abundance of goodness. That also could be called Kawthar. In Arabic, one could be called Nawfal, who does a lot of nawafil. When you pray so many nawafil, you are called Nawfal. Kawthar is the same. When someone, for example, generates a lot of goodness or abundance of goodness, is called Kawthar. Some linguists said or mentioned that Kawthar means a river in the paradise. But there is a discussion there, because one could think that, well, is that really the root meaning of the word Kawthar, or was that linguist maybe biased by some traditions that say the Kawthar is a river in paradise? Arabs could have referred to the river as Kawthar, or a river as Kawthar, because the river is a source of abundant goodness, abundant water. That might be, it might be an idea there. But this is the linguistic meaning of Kawthar, abundant goodness. Second, according to Mufassirun, commentators on the Quran, what does the word Kawthar mean in this context? What is likely that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is intending to tell us with this word? Now here we see the Mufassirun, because we have a lot of works of Tafseer, of Quran. Something that we notice in different works of Tafseer. That you might have a word that linguistically means something, but then a commentator says, well, actually the meaning of it are these specific instances. I'll mention examples, okay? For example, the word Yawm. What does the word Yawm mean? Yawm in Arabic, some people come and understand it, well, it's a 24-hour period. But then we see Allah saying Yawm al-Qiyamah, the day of judgment. So is the day of judgment a 24-hour day? No. Is it day as in not night? No. So what does day here mean? What does Yawm then mean? So Yawm linguistically, originally, in the original meaning, it doesn't mean 24 hours. 24 hours is an instance of that day. Day linguistically originally means a period of phase. Maybe not time. A period of a phase, a certain phase. You could apply this on 24 hours to say, well, let's say Yawm means 24 hours. You could apply it on day as in not night. Let's say day or Yawm means, the daylight. But Yawm itself, it doesn't mean that specifically and not this. It has an original meaning, the concept, and there are instances of that concept. Other examples, hand, yad. Yad. Allah says in the Quran, Yadullah, the hand of God. Most of us, when we read yad in Arabic, translates to English as hand, in Arabic, yad doesn't mean this hand. Yad means capability, means power. This hand is an instance of a demonstration of power. Okay? Not to confuse both. So you can't come and say, well, when Allah says hand, the hand of God, He means a hand with 5 fingers like ours. No. Okay? That's another example. Other example, Rijal. Allah says in the Quran, Rijal. What does Rijal mean? Can anyone tell me? Men. But Rijal linguistically means Rijal, who have Rijal, who have feet. Who have feet. So Rijal could mean what? Women as well. Could mean humans in general. So if you think that Rijal means only men, you might fall in problems in the Quran. Because sometimes the Quran says Rijalan. Aw Rukbanan. يأتوك رجال وأذن في الناس بالحج, and call people for Hajj, and they come as what? Rijal. Does Allah mean they come as men? What about women? Is Allah talking about men to come to Hajj? No, they come to you as walking. So Rijal is one, or are those creations that walk. So don't project the original concept, project on it the instance of it. And this is what we saw Mufassirun doing with the term Kawthar. Kawthar linguistically means abundant goodness. So we saw Mufassirin mentioning, more than, or maybe 26 meanings of this, saying that the Kawthar that Allah means here, the abundant goodness, is, for example, a certain river in Jannah. Certain river in Jannah. So when Allah says, Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar, Allah means to say, we have given you a certain river in Jannah. And that's the only meaning, not anything else. See what the problem here is? Is that it's excluding any other meaning of Kawthar. When you say, oh, Kawthar means the river of Jannah. So if someone else comes and says, well, maybe Kawthar means, for example, the progeny of the Prophet. You say, no, it's the river of Jannah. So, first opinion of Mufassirun, that Kawthar is the river in paradise that Allah has given the Prophet. Second opinion is that it's a fountain, Hawd, of the Mahshar, of the Day of Judgment. In some narrations, this Hawd, for example, is specific for the nation of Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And it would be Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali salamullahi alayhi who would offer the drinks to people on that day. Okay, so we have seen that in some narrations. A third opinion about this Kawthar, what it means when Allah says, "O Prophet, we have given you the Kawthar," it means, they say, the intercession of the Prophet, that this is a great goodness that he was given, that he is able to intercede for us. Shafa'ah. So Shafa'ah. The Kawthar is Shafa'ah. Okay, this is an opinion. Notice that all of these are goodness, but they are instances of abundant goodness. So you can't come and say, well, abundant goodness is this and not that, or is this and not that. That's where the problems might start. They are all instances of abundant goodness. Number 4, the Kawthar is the progeny and the descendants of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the dhurriyyah. That's an opinion. That when Allah says, "O Prophet, we have given you the Kawthar," means we have given you a great dhurriyyah. So some people used the historical report about those people mocking the Prophet that his children died to understand that God means by Kawthar the dhurriyyah, because otherwise, what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying to the Prophet to console him? That we have given you the abundant children who are coming to the future. An interesting phrase here by the Mufassir Al-Fakhr Al-Razi in his Tafseer Kabir. He says, Al-Kawthar awladuh. He does tafsir of this Kawthar. He says the Kawthar is his children, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his descendants. Because this surah, he continues, because this surah was revealed as a response to those who mocked him, saying that he didn't have children. And so God wanted to give him, or God is telling him that I've given you progeny throughout time, or through time. And he said, so look how many people from the Ahlul Bayt, from the family of the Prophet, were killed. Yet you see the world is filled with them. And see from Bani Umayyah how many remained who are worthy of being mentioned. A note I thought to share. Number 5, what does Kawthar mean in this context, as according to some Mufassirun or commentators of the Quran? That it means the companions and the followers of Rasulullah. As if Allah is saying, look, they are mocking you that you'll not be remembered. No, you'll have companions, you'll have people who will follow you till the Day of Judgment. So this is the Kawthar. Means the companions and the followers of the Prophet till the Day of Judgment, meaning the Muslims. Number 6, the scholars from the nation of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the learned people. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. 7, the Holy Quran. Some said that Kawthar here means the Holy Quran. That Allah is saying to the Prophet, we have given you the Holy Quran, and this is abundant goodness. Number 8, the light of the heart of the Prophet, that nur. This is the Kawthar. Number 9, the high morals of the Prophet, the akhlaq of the Prophet. Some commentators suggested that Kawthar here, that Allah is saying to the Prophet, we have given you Kawthar, means the great morals, your great noble character that you have, we've given you. This is Kawthar. This is a source of abundant goodness. Number 10, the elevating the memory of Rasulullah, elevating the name of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is a Kawthar. That your name, for example, will be remembered amongst you people. Number 11, the prophethood. That, oh Prophet, we have given you this prophethood and nubuwwah. This is the Kawthar. Other commentators said, for example, the availability of the Quran and the lightweightness of the Sharia. This is the Kawthar. Some said it is Islam. Some said it is Tawheed. Number 14, Tawheed. The belief and the devotion to Allah, the only. Tawheed. 15, the merits of Rasulullah, the qualities of Rasulullah. These are the Kawthar. Some say the knowledge and the wisdom, the hikmah and the ilm of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they say, I'll share this finally. And 17, Kawthar is, some said that it's exclusively Lady Fatima salamullahi alayha. Some suggested exclusively that it is not the descendants of the Prophet, but rather it is Fatima herself. As you know, we shall discuss. So obviously, as I said, all of these are examples of abundant goodness. So when you say that Allah, when He said abundant goodness, He means this, but not the rest 25 things, that requires evidence. You can't claim that it is this. It could be all of them.